Welcome to Show G.A.A, where today we have a very special guest, Kildare senior footballer Mick O'Grady. Mick, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Now Mick, this is your debut year for Kildare. How's it been so far?
Yeah, well, I was called into the panel last year and I wasn't really playing, so this year was going to be a big year for me. Yeah, it's been good so far. I've been getting a bit of game time during the O'Byrne Cup and then was just looking to build on that, and I've played every league game so far, so hope we just keep it going and hopefully we get a bit of game time during Championship as well.
And it's been mixed fortunes for Kildare so far this year. I know you won the O'Byrne Cup, but you got relegated from Division 1, so how does that feel?
Yeah, it was disappointing, especially it was my first year as well. Like, we hadn't lost a game in the O'Byrne Cup, so that we were on a high then, and we won the first game of the league. And then I think the Tyrone game was a small bit of a turning point.
For Kildare, it really is a team in transition this year. It's your first year under Jason Ryan after a long stint with McGeeney. What's the difference been for you?
He's very positive. I think he's a fantastic manager. Like, he knows his stuff, and he's brought a couple of new lads in then with him this year, and like, things have been good. Like, the training's been great. I know some of the performances haven't reflected that lately, but I think we can lift it, and hopefully there'll be something good now at the end of the year. And
it seemed under McGeeney, especially in the latter years, that it was harder for the young fellas to get a chance in the team, and now Jason Ryan has come in and he's changed that altogether. Most of the fellas that have been playing have been under 21 for Kildare in the last year or two.
There is a lot of younger lads playing this year, especially from that under 21s team last year. They had a fantastic team. I think there was maybe 14 out of that team that had been involved as seniors at some stage.
In the league especially, you see a lot of young guys coming through, and most of them are students. Do you think it's easier for them to make the commitment as opposed to people who have wives and full-time jobs and kids?
Oh yeah, stop. Because imagine like going home to a couple of kids and a wife every evening and then telling you to go off the train. Let's say you'd be getting the head ripped off you. But yeah, I'd say it'd be a hell of a lot more difficult, yeah. Like, even the training schedule is so hectic, it take it out of you as well. And then if you were up during the night with young kids, I can't imagine that'd be easy at all.
Yeah. And the big news in the GAA this week is that Sky Sports have got the rights to 14 exclusive games. Don't think you ever thought you would have been playing on Sky Sports, Mick, did you?
No, maybe not. Maybe actually earlier on I thought I might have made it as a professional darts player. But no, I think it's a great thing. Like, I know a lot of people were giving out about it, but any sort of exposure for, like, it's going to increase the amount of viewers and stuff like that. Like, just darts, for example, look what Sky have done for that. Like, that's just two fat lads throwing darts at a board on stage, and they've made that into like a massive sport.
I agree with you there on that point as well. I think that it's going to give the GAA a massive platform to broadcast all over the world as opposed to just in Ireland.
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. And I think there was another deal done as well with Channel 7 in Australia where they're going to be showing every game. So, like, if that increases the amount of viewers and maybe increase the platform there for people watching, and might get people more interested in it as well.
What's your favourite thing about being an intercounty footballer?
Just the buzz of playing in front of a massive crowd. Like I said there earlier on, like, playing in Croke Park for the first time this year was an unbelievable experience. Like, it's nothing, I can't explain it. Like, it was nothing like I've ever come across before.
Not the jersey pulling women then?
That's a benefit as well.
What sacrifices do you have to make to become an intercounty footballer?
Well, it's just giving up the 4 or 5 nights a week for training and matches, and then giving up the pints over the weekend and the pints during the week as well, and then diet wise as well, like, you have to give up the old snack boxes over the weekend as well. It's always been a dream of mine to put on a Kildare jersey and play alongside like Johnny Doyle or whatever. Dermot Early even last year was there for a small bit. So yeah, no, it is worthwhile. It's always, I personally think it's worthwhile making the commitment.
And they say never meet your heroes, and is that the case with Johnny Doyle and Dermot Early?
No, definitely not. I've never come across two bigger gents, especially Johnny. Is very supportive with all the younger lads there, and he's an ideal role model.
Yeah. Have you ever played in a real hostile environment where you felt that it's put you under pressure?
Yeah, well, playing Dublin and Croke Park this year, we were in front of the hill for the first half, and I tried to block it out, but you could hear them just in the back of your head. You could hear them, and I wouldn't say it's off-putting, but they'd let you know if you made a mistake anyway.
For you, Mick, and for Kildare, on both personal and as a team, what are your goals this season?
Well, at the end of the day, like, everyone wants to win in Championship, so hopefully now we could win Leinster and move on to bigger things. Like, ideally everyone wants to win in All-Ireland, but just have to start off the first round of the Championship. That'll be the winners of Louth and Westmeath, and concentrate on the first game, get a win, and then see what happens.
Be great to get a Leinster's winners medal under your belt by the end of the season.
Oh yeah, I haven't got many medals at home, so a Leinster's medal would be perfect.
That's all we have time for. Thanks very much to Mick O'Grady for coming out, and stay tuned for more Sports GAA.